Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I ordered some stuff again. So as you can see, my foundation and lipstick and everything are done. I ordered the PacMan collection. So I didn't get any of the lip stuff, and so I got the glow set, I believe it was called. Got the eyeshadow, the blush, the bronzer, and highlight. And I figured we would play with some makeup. So before I do my eyes, let's finish off my face. I'm gonna use the, let's see what it's called. It's called Blush Palette. That's not very exciting. Why did I think it had a different name? So we're gonna use the Blush Palette. It's got 4 different colors. As you can see, I already kind of played with it. This one is matte. The other ones are all shimmer. And I actually think that I like the matte, like peachy blush the best for my face. There are days when I like to be a little bit pinker, but for the most part, I like the nice peachy kind of more neutral color. Oh, my face is not loving this foundation. All right, that was a little heavy. I might have to go in with a clean brush or some powder after and fix that. So each set came with a brush. The eyeshadow set came with the eyeshadow and the flat blender brush with the little glitter inside and the highlight. No, the bronzer, I believe. And then the other set was the blush palette, the fluffy blush brush, and I think the highlight came with the blush and the bronzer came with the eyeshadow, I believe, if I remember correctly. So the 2 brushes are both very soft. I like them. As you saw, the handles of them are the same. I'm not sure if they have more in this collection. If they do, I want them. And the 2 heads, obviously I've used this one and haven't completely cleaned it, but the 2 sets of bristles are black and then colored. So this one was yellow, and this one, I believe, actually was also yellow, I think. I'll update you in the description box after I wash them after this video, before I upload. So the bronzer and the highlight are the same. It's the square container, twist off, and it's the beads. So this bronzer is very, very shimmery. I'm not sure how pigmented they are. I haven't used them yet, but they're very shimmery in the little pot. And I hope this lighting is better. I adjusted everything a little bit, and I don't love this bronzer. We might have to go in and fix this. I'm not sure if my face has broken out a little bit or if the bronzer and blush are not my favorite. I have used the blush a couple times, a couple different colors, things like that. Let me pull out my handy mirror that lights up and see. I don't know if it's the lighting from this guy or if my face is just really red today, because in this mirror it's not too bad, but in the camera it looks really like splotchy, and I don't know if that's my foundation or the way the light is hitting me, because it doesn't look that way in this mirror. So I will bring you into my bathroom. Whoops. I'll bring you into my bathroom where everything is well lit and take a clip in there so you can see. But there's that. And then the highlighter is the same container, and then the same beads. It's very pink and obviously very shimmery since it's a highlighter. But as you can see, I'm just gonna swirl my brush around. You can see how pigmented it is. That's gonna be a lot of highlight. So we're gonna go very light-handed. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. And it doesn't look quite as pink on the skin as it appeared on my brush and in the little pot, which I like. It's a little bit pink, but I don't think it's too bad. That's pretty. I like that. Yeah, I'm not loving this bronzer, and I don't know if it's the color or the brush or how it's laying on this foundation. I'll have to try it again a few more times and see if I like it better with other things. So I'm gonna actually go in with a different brand with a little bit of powder on, on a big fluffy brush, huge fluffy brush from, I think, Five Below. Just calm that down just a tad, just all over my cheeks. And then a little bit up on my temples. Calm down the shiny and calm down the redness. Even out that bronzer just a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely this light, because even that still looks splotchy. So I'll have to adjust that. Let's see if that helps. A little bit. So there's that. And then we're going to dip into the eyeshadow. I have swatched them. It's beautiful. The colors are bright. There's a nice combination of mattes and shimmers. So we're just gonna play a little bit and see what happens. So I'm dipping into this transition color, one of the mattes in the set. Oh wow, that's very pigmented. That was with tapping off the excess. I'm gonna dip back in and do the other eye. I expected that to be less orange, a little more neutral, because there's also a very bright orange, both matte and shimmer in the palette. So I'm just concentrating that on the outer corner and then dragging it in. And if you came looking for a tutorial, this is not it. This is me playing with some new makeup. So I'm just gonna blend that out just a little. And then we're gonna go in with, on the same brush, I'm gonna go in with the yellow, and we're gonna blend some more. Just blend that out some. Almost all the way up to my brow. And dip in and do the same thing on this eye. And then on a different brush, little denser fluffy brush, I'm gonna go into I'm gonna go into this purple right here. Just tap into that. There is some fallout on the palette. As you notice, I'm blowing it off, but that's not an issue for me, especially with the color payoff that I'm getting. And I'm gonna pat that into the outer corner, build that color up some. I like this palette. It's nice and pigmented. It's nice and compact. We're gonna build that up on both sides. About a third of the way across my lid. And then with a clean, another denser little fluffy brush, just blend out that top edge slightly. Not too much. I don't know if that brush was as clean as I thought it was, or if the colors are just getting a little bit muddy. But blend that out slightly. And then I think if I can find so I don't have an angled liner brush, but I do have this flat brush. I'm gonna just the tip of the bristles dip into that dark blue, and then just along my lash line to deepen up the color a little bit. Run that along my lash line, and then I'm going to smoke that out just a tad. Wow, do you see that? That's beautiful colors. Do the same on the other eye. I'm not bringing that all the way across my lash line because I'm not going to do a cut crease or anything, so I don't want to have to clean up too much. And then I'm gonna take another fluffy brush and run that on my lash line, soften that blue up. Yeah, if you notice as I'm blending, I'm losing a little bit of color, so I might have to go back in with the purple on the pencil brush and just repack that just a little bit and build that color back up. And then on the brush that came with it, I'm gonna go into this really pretty shimmer that I think is actually rating white on camera. It's actually a really pretty champagne shimmer. And we're gonna try it dry on a brush to start. I might use my finger and I might decide to spray it with some setting powder and wet it slightly. I'm gonna just pack that on the inner part of my lid. Wow, that's all glitter. Can you see that? I'm gonna do the same on the other eye. And then I'm gonna go back in with the original fluffy brush and that first color and just tap out that edge a little bit. And then go back in with the purple one more time and brighten up that color. I think we actually lost the blue completely, but that's okay. I don't think we need that blue. And then take a clean flat brush, and this one I believe is Wet n Wild, and I'm gonna just blend that champagne color with that purple color just a little. Just soften up that middle edge. And then if I have, I'm going to take a little dense brush and I'm going to run that same first transition color very gently on my bottom lash line. And then I'm going to take the purple on the same brush and really tap that off. And run that a tad lower on the lash line. And then because, as you can see, I have a lot of fallout and a lot of glitter fallout, especially, blow off the palette, put that away, and then I'm gonna take a clean, fluffy brush and just dust that off on both eyes. And then, I don't know if I love that glitter color with this look. And then I'm gonna take my Too Faced Better Than Sex, whoops, in my little travel container and do my lashes. Give that a second to dry, and then go in for one more layer on the top. And there you go. I love the eyeshadow. I like the blush and the highlighter. Like, I like the blush palette and I like the highlighter. I don't think I love the bronzer. It doesn't look as bad now that my skin has settled some, but I don't love that. I probably will not be using that bronzer again unless I try it with another foundation, another product under it. I don't know if it's the foundation, if it's the bronzer, or what. I might try it with another brush. We'll see. But that was the PacMan palette. I will make a mess. I will show you guys again. It's the eyeshadow palette. It's got 9 really big pans in it. And the 4-pan blush palette. And then the bronzer beads, the highlight beads, and the 2 brushes. I love the brushes. They work great. They're nice and fluffy. And I love the eyeshadow. Super pigmented, super easy to blend. I did lose a little bit of color while I was blending, but with pigment like that, I'm not surprised. And there you have it. I hope you subscribe, hope you share. Let me know what else you want to see. See you in the next one.